those two spots as well, but also happening in Chicago, in Philadelphia, New York, all major transportation hubs.
Yeah, Minneapolis. My parents live in suburban Minneapolis. They picked up about 5 or 6 inches of snow, which is a little less than what they actually anticipated. They were thinking maybe 8 to 10, but it's not quite done there yet, and it's still snowing in Denver. So a lot of these big travel hubs are going to have some concerns. So be prepared for that. If you're up this early with us on Saturday morning because you're heading to the airport, check and make sure your flight hasn't been delayed. I don't think we're going to have any issues on the Nashville end until this evening when the thunderstorms roll in from the west. But look at this huge mess. Denver, Minneapolis, Detroit, Washington, Baltimore, New York, Newark, Philadelphia, Boston, all of those travel hubs have a lot of traffic, and all of them have some weather concerns this morning. Around here, it's just plain old rain that's falling in spots around the mid-state. We don't have any rain directly in Nashville, but some showers lining up in Dixon County. They're going to be trying to scoot towards us. Majority of the heavier shower activity is in southern Middle Tennessee right now. This isn't a big deal. We're not talking thunderstorms. We're not talking severe weather. We're not going to be talking about that for most of the day. Just off and on showers, very warm and very windy conditions before the severe weather potential arrives from the west. That's going to be happening by this evening and early tonight. Don't expect to see much sunshine. Even as the skies are brightening, the clouds are going to be very tough to shake as we head through the day, but we're still going to warm up to around 70. See the flag standing out there from Madison? That southerly wind is really going to be bringing that warm air up towards us. And even though we don't have any rain in Nashville right now, look at the reflection from the lights in the parking lot at St. Henry School. We've had showers overnight, so the roads are wet. There's going to be some road spray out there. Just not going to be terribly pleasant. Temperatures are very warm, though. 56 degrees in Nashville. Yesterday's high temperature during the day was 46. So we've warmed up 10 degrees just overnight, and there's more of a warm up to come. Winds at ground level out of the south. You go farther up in the atmosphere, they're out of the southwest, and that's going to drag that really warm air across the mid-state. So we're talking a high temperature around 70 degrees and still in the upper 60s right before the thunderstorms arrive. That's a warm and fairly unstable air mass, especially by mid-December standards. The kind of wild card is how much humidity is going to be in place, and that's kind of the concern as well. The latest forecast models are indicating enough moisture in the air and enough warmth. The atmosphere is going to be ready to go for some strong to severe thunderstorms. That's later, though. For most of the day, if you're heading out to run some errands for the last weekend before Christmas, it's fine. Just scattered showers. You don't need to grab the umbrella, though, because the wind will turn it inside out. So just grab a raincoat, something like that. By this evening, thunderstorms in northwestern Middle Tennessee taking shape already by 5 o'clock. Greatest severe weather threat will be along and west of I-65. As those storms move towards Metro and Nashville, we're talking an arrival time around 9, 10 o'clock or so for the most active weather, including a straight line wind threat. Whenever you see a line on the radar simulation like this, it means there's going to be some very gusty winds being pushed out ahead of that. Then enough cold air catching up in northwestern Middle Tennessee already by 11 o'clock for some freezing rain. We'll come back to that in just a second. The severe weather threat greatest west of I-65, where the Storm Prediction Center has called it a slight risk. I wouldn't be surprised if they expand this, even bump it up to an enhanced risk farther to the southwest. Just depends how things shape up as we head through the day. This time of year, you need things to come together exactly right for a significant severe weather threat, which means there's a lot of things working in our favor to help tamp down that severe weather threat. I'll be here all day keeping an eye on it, and tonight we're going to be watching that transition from rain to a brief period of freezing rain. The bulk of the heavy rain will fall as rain, and then just the last of the showers is going to be enough cold air for a light glaze of ice on elevated surfaces, things like road signs, the back deck. We have to watch for bridges and overpasses, but I think the roads are just going to remain wet, and then even the last of the freezing rain is out of here by midday tomorrow. National Weather Service in southern Kentucky has issued a winter weather advisory for that potential of some light icy accumulations. I'm not overly concerned about it, but we'll keep a very close eye on it. Dan Thomas will be back here tomorrow morning to keep you updated if you have any early Sunday morning travel plans. It's going to be cold and windy all day tomorrow. We gradually warm up as we head through Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, ahead of the next chance of just plain old rain showers. Won't that be nice? No storms, no ice, just rain showers Wednesday night into early Thursday.
Kind of mellows out by Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right, we like it that way.